Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Nash from Tesla and the Gong. Woohoo! One more software update day is upon us, 2021.4.12. Now, 4.11 broke a few things in my Tesla Model 3 long range. This is the Fremont 2021 version, by the way. What happened was the ultrasound sensors just stopped working. So I could not do any of the park assist features like auto park. I could not do automatic lane change when I'm on autopilot, and navigate on autopilot would not work as well. Now, if you are in a situation where you can't update your car because you don't have Wi-Fi access, what you can do is you can use the tethering feature in your phone, connect your phone to the car, and that way you can use a little bit of data. Now, this is only a bug fix, as we know from elsewhere in the interwebs, that this is going to be a small file. It's not going to be a lot of data. Okay, now that we're all done, this is what we have here in this update: minor cold weather improvements and bug fixes. I'm going to see if my bug has been fixed. The ultrasound sensor not being recognized. I hope it's fixed. Let's go for a drive and find out. All right, guys, it's pouring rain. The best time to check autopilot, I suppose. Let's do this. Okay, right away I can see that it said park assist features are not present. So that means the ultrasound sensor problem has not been fixed in my car. Let's turn on autopilot here. And we have traffic visualization, so the car will come to a stop here, and it does quite beautifully too. Very good, well done there. So far so good. Hey, okie dokie. So it says park assist features unavailable, so that means my ultrasound sensor problem has not been fixed. I'm a little upset about that. Okay, I had to fix an appointment with Tesla in Alexandria to get that fixed. I'll do that. And if you've not seen my other video where I show you how the Tesla app works, please do check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description of this video as well. Okay, apply a light force. Yes, I'm doing that. I don't want to overspeed here. Let's go nice and slow. This is a 70 kilometers an hour road. And even in the pouring rain, you can see that autopilot works brilliantly. There's no problem for autopilot during rains. I have another video on my channel where I did an autopilot run in in a fog situation as well, when there was a fair bit of fog. You can see the visibility in front of me is a little on the poorer side, but autopilot has no problems whatsoever. Going good, going good. And you can see that this is a 60 kilometers an hour road here. It recognizes 60. Let's tap on the 60. Not bad, isn't it? Not bad. That's impressive stuff. Even when the visibility because of the rain is poor, autopilot seems to work fine. Now, there are situations when this autopilot does fail. That situation is when somebody splashes a large amount of water onto the front cameras and to the side cameras. That sort of hinders autopilot a wee bit. If that situation arises in this drive, I'll definitely make mention of that, but for now we're all good. So I've taken the car out of autopilot because this is in the roundabout, and obviously except for that previous video of 4.6, I've not been able to repeat that autopilot negotiating a roundabout in any of my other runs. Okay, back to autopilot now. So that's one intervention in this drive. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. One more roundabout is coming up, and that is why it says in 0 meters roundabout is here. So I'm going to take over again. That's the second intervention for this drive, and I'm going to take it said autopilot temporarily unavailable. Okay, we'll take this exit here. Okie dokie. Let's engage autopilot again. Why is it unavailable, I wonder? Okay, autopilot's been turned on. Okay, I've got autopilot on now, and we'll see if the merge onto traffic will work. So let me turn on the right indicator. So ultrasonic sensor is not communicating, so that problem has not been fixed. So it will not take the lane. So automatic lane change has been disabled. Okay, so that's the third intervention for this drive. Let's stay here. Autopilot turned on again. great. So far, so good. Okay, in 2021.4.12, that's the recent version that we are in, there have been some bug fixes, and one of the bug fix is actually regenerative braking in the cold weather. That's what I've read online. I've seen a couple of videos from others as well, and let's test that out. Not a bad time to test this out because right now we're having a bit of a cold weather situation here in Wollongong because of the rain. And I must say, regenerative braking has been working reasonably well here. I did not precondition my battery before I left, so that is that. Okay, the rain here is abating a wee bit. It's not as severe as 5 minutes ago, so that's good. Again, park assist features are missing, so ultrasonic sensors are not working, but that's alright. Otherwise, autopilot is doing a great job. So this is for people who keep asking me this question. Autopilot will not work in the rain, whereas a Waymo will work. Well, not exactly. Autopilot works brilliantly in the rain. And as you have seen in a previous video, autopilot works fantastic in the fog situation as well. When there is fog, autopilot has no problems whatsoever. In fact, autopilot is safer when there is fog or when there is rain because it has more than 2 pairs of eyes. It has the radar, it has the multiple cameras. It's really, really good. We'll see if anybody splashes a large amount of water onto the front cameras, onto the side cameras, then autopilot may disable, but let's see. So far, so good. Even though there's a truck onto my left, I'm still trusting autopilot, and autopilot is doing a brilliant job for now. The animations are probably a little bit scarier than what is on the road. Okay, the rain is picking up now. This is green and we have a follow car in front of us, so there's no need to confirm. We're still driving ahead. Look at the way it keeps the lane. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's a 70 km/h road, so I'm going to push up to 70. Where's the 70? Yeah, so I'm pushing up to 70, and the car's just doing its thing. How good is that? We do have a lead car, so we don't have to intervene. But I'm going to give it a bit of a nudge on the accelerator. Despite the rain, traffic visualization has been just brilliant till now. So there is 3 interventions till now. And you can see the way the roads are sort of curving around, but the autopilot seems to recognize the roads quite well and it's driving fine. Impressive, isn't it? Usually there's a little bit of a puddle on the opposite side of the road over here. If there has been some water puddling, the guys coming from the opposite side, see, you see that? A little bit of a water splash was there from my own tires, but autopilot did not even flinch. It just kept driving. Brilliant indeed, brilliant. Okay, now this is the 4th intervention that's coming up. You see there was one more splash of water. No worries for autopilot. Side cameras were splashed now by the car next to me. Brilliant, brilliant. Autopilot did not disengage, but now I have to because of the roundabout. But that's not because of autopilot disengaging. That's because of the roundabout. Okay, let me negotiate the roundabout and restart autopilot again. This goes to prove that autopilot is rock solid, even in these weather conditions. Let me re-engage autopilot there. Go to 80 km/h. I want to go off the left lane, but the gentleman behind me does not want me to go across. Okay, there you go. Let me try. Okay, I can't do auto lane change obviously, so I'm going to disengage. That is the fifth intervention, I believe. Back to autopilot. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Despite the spray of water from the gentleman next to me on the right, no problems with autopilot. It is rock solid indeed. See, it negotiates that gentle bend in the road without a problem. And loads of cones are coming up. Cones. Lots of cones. Okay, I'm going to take this left. This is one of the more newer additions to this road, and I'm always fascinated by the way autopilot negotiates this particular spot. You see, the road starts off wide and then it goes to a very narrow midsection before it widens again. This is really cool. Although there's a car in front of me, I'm not really worried that autopilot will make a mistake here. Keep watching, keep watching. You see that road has a small little bend there, and it goes to a narrow section right about here. But autopilot has no worries whatsoever. Now you see the road becomes a little different. The lane markings are slightly different too. And this is amazing. We are still on autopilot. We've not disengaged from the autopilot, and the car takes this turn, and then it comes to a halt right about now. How good is that? Now I need to take over. That's the fifth intervention, I believe. Now engaging autopilot again. And that warning is because I have my bag on the other seat. Let me just readjust that. Okay, back to autopilot. It sticks to the middle of the road. Just keep watching. It takes that gentle bend without a problem. Super brilliant, hey. There's a spray of water from the car in front, but still autopilot is rock solid yet again. 60 kilometers, okay, let me go down to 60. Just using my scroll wheel. You can always hit on that 62. Let me go to the left side. I'm disengaging. This is sixth disengagement from autopilot. Now this will be an interesting drive, part of the drive. I'm going to engage autopilot here. It's a 60 kilometer an hour road. There is a car adjacent to me. Look at that. This is a bend and a descent as well. So this is really, really good. Wow, this is surprisingly good. So it's raining, there's a bend in the road. I know it's a gentle bend, but even so, this is phenomenal work. Okay, roundabout, this will not go. Okay, I want to try autopilot in this road. There's a bit of a wavy, bendy road. Look at that. Look at that go. Look at that go. Wow, I am absolutely impressed. Whoa, it just went over that double center line there, center median line. Okay, give it a bit of a shake. Wow, this is brilliant stuff. This is brilliant stuff. Let's see if autopilot will go past this. Come on, come on. There's nobody behind me. Come on, come on, come on. No, okay, no, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Re-engaging autopilot there. Wow. Wow, this is simply brilliant. Okay, I have to take over there. I really wanted to check autopilot in this terrain. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, it went over the double median line one more time there. It's not very good, but that's it. I'm really impressed. Alright guys, that will be all. If you are in the market for a sexy of your own, an S3X or a Y, kindly consider using my referral code. Both of us will get 1,500 kilometers of supercharger credits, so don't let that go. It is money on the table. My supercharger credits are tied to my hire car, which I hire via ev.com.au x Canberra. Details are there in the description of this video. Do check them out. And I really thank every single one of you who has used my referral code. About 18 of you have used my referral code. I really thank you for that. I'm absolutely humbled that you chose my car to surprise your near and dear ones. Many of you have chosen my hire car from Canberra to surprise your significant other for either a birthday or an anniversary. And I'm absolutely humbled that I was able to be a part of your special day. Please do consider supporting my efforts with bringing more and more people into the EV realm. I'll see you guys in another interesting video very soon. Until then, this is Nash from Tesla in the Gong, signing off. Peace.